Friends, this is Alex. In this video, I am going to explain you IV fluid calculation. What is IV fluid calculation and what is drop factor? How to calculate IV fluids per minute or per hour. And what are the differences between macro drip and micro drip? So all these things I will just give you brief explanation. So why to calculate the IV fluids? We can give as like you want, but that is not a correct thing. What is the purpose? Okay, so first we will discuss the purpose of IV fluid calculation to administer the appropriate amount of fluid to the patient. What is the purpose? To administer the appropriate amount of fluid. Okay, and next purpose, to prevent fluid overload and fluid deficiency. Okay, these are the this is one of the most important purpose for calculation. Prevent the fluid overload and deficiency also. Okay, and to prevent, treat and support the patient's condition with the help of correct administration of fluid. So these are the three main important purpose for the calculation of IV fluids before giving. Okay, and how to calculate? Is there any formula? Yes, definitely there is formula. And what is that formula? This is the formula. Amount of fluid to be infused, it means volume, okay, into drop factor, DF you can say. Amount of fluid to be infused into drop factor divided by number of hours to be flown into 60 time. Okay, this is time always try to mention in minutes. Okay, that's why 60 is written here. So this is the formula. So before calculating you should know how much macro drip contains or how much micro drip contains, means what it means. Okay, micro drip or macro drip? Macro drip, macro drip sets means the IV sets what we are using to infuse the IV fluids is called IV sets. In these two types, macro and micro. Okay, macro usually we used for the adults. Okay, adults. Micro for pediatrics mostly, but in some cases for adults also will use this micro drip sets. So I think commonly you will see in the all ward areas, ICUs, emergency areas, anywhere you can see these IV sets. So depends on the company producing these IV sets. So there will be a drop factor. Drop factor will be written on the IV sets itself. How many drops per minute it can deliver? 10 drops per 10 GTT per minute. I mean 10 drops per minute or 15 drops per minute. Okay, 20 drops per minute, like this it will be written on the IV set itself. Okay, on the wrapper it will be written. Okay, now we'll see uh, how much per, per ml, how many drops can be delivered by the IV set, that is called drop factor. Usually in adults, macro drop set 1 ml equal to 15 macro drops. Okay, generally we will see we will consider this thing, and 1 macro drop equal to 4 micro drops. Okay, it means 15 macro drops equal to 60 micro drops. Okay, first we will discuss about the adults or macro drop sets. Okay, it means in a each ml when it is delivering through the IV set. Okay, how many drops equal to 1 ml? 15 drops. Based on the company, I am telling again, based on the company producing, some IV sets may for 10 drops also equal to 1 ml, some 18 drops equal to 1 ml. Before infusing you just check the that IV set wrapper. Okay, that is the, this is a key for drop factor. Usually when you get a question in the examinations, they will give you drop factor. Okay, so and so fluid to be infused in the 24 hours or 12 hours or in 5 hours, your drop factor is 10 or 15 or 20, like this they will give you. Okay, based on that you need to, by using this formula you can calculate the IV fluids. Okay, here I am giving you one example. So 6 pints of fluid to be infused in a 24 hours time. Okay, then how you will calculate? Okay, your drop factor is 15. Okay, one pint equal to how much? 500 ml of fluid, whatever it may be, whether it is NS, RL, okay, DNS, D5, whatever it may be. Okay, here your example, 6 pints of IV fluid to be infused in a 24 hours time. How you will calculate? First, you divide the 24 hours time by 6 pints. Okay, 1 pint equal to 24 by 6. It means 4 hours it came. It means in each 4 hours, 1 pint to be transfused. Okay, it means 6 fours are 24. For each pint, 1 pint to be given 4 hours time. Okay, it means 1 pint equal to 500 ml. Already I told you 500 ml in a 4 hours duration you have to give. So now you need to calculate for 4 hours ki 500 ml. Then what about per hour? Per each hour how much to be give? Okay, again 500 divided by 4, simple. Okay, how much? 125 ml per hour. So per hour you have to give 125 ml, and 125 ml into 4 equals to, means 1 pint. Okay, 1 pint ml. Then in 24 hours 6 pints. 6 pints means 500 into 500 into, I mean 6 pint, each pint equal to 500 ml. So 6 pints means 6000 ml. Okay, no, sorry, 3000 ml divided by 6. Uh, so 3000 divided by 500, sorry. So it means 6 pint, each pint equal to 500. So that is the uh, your example. And to calculate drop factor, now you have to, per hour how much to be infused, you know already. Now you have a answer with the per hour 125 ml. Then for infusing 125 ml per hour, okay, how many drops per minute you can, you have to set the drop factor. So to calculating drop factor by using this formula, amount of the fluid volume into drop factor divided by time in minutes. Okay, so your volume per hour you have a 125 into your drop factor is 15 divided by, only you are calculating for 1 hour, so it means 1 into 60, so it is obviously 60. So your answer will be 31.2 drops, okay, per minute. You need to set a IV fluid, means in a IV set you set it for a 31 drops per minute. Okay, if you infuse 31 drops per minute, then you can infuse 125 ml per hour. Okay, that is your solution. Okay, next I will tell you important tips. Okay, like whenever you get a IV fluid for a infusion, okay, you need to, when the IV fluid order is given per hour, that can be divided by 4. Okay, that is a easy technique. Suppose 100 ml per hour divided by 4, it means 25 drops per minute, like this. Okay, check the patency of the IV line before infusing the fluid. Regulate the drip, and while starting, check the flow rate when the fluid is on flow. Okay, so some of the these things to be remembered easily. So suppose 50 ml per hour you need to transfuse. So I told you already, whenever you have a fluid to transfuse per hour divided by 4, 50 divided by 4, 12.5. Okay, easy. So 12.5 means it nearby 13 drops, 13 drops per minute you can set. 75 ml per hour you need to transfuse, divided by 4, it equals to 18.7, means 19 drops per minute you can set. 100 ml 25 drops, 125 ml per hour 31 drops per minute. 150 ml per hour if you transfuse, your drop factor is 37.5. okay, and 200 ml per hour, so 50 drops. This is a simple to remember, uh, already calculated things. So that's all for today. So that is about IV fluid calculation in a macro drop set. In another video we'll discuss with the micro drop set calculation. Thank you so much guys. If you like my content, please do like, comment and subscribe my channel. Thank you.